Let's talk about voter ID laws. The fact that you need an ID in order to vote in many of the states and counties of America. People claim that it is racist, that it disproportionately affects people of color, Hispanics, blacks, etc. If you have a law that doesn't mention race, that just states that you need an ID for X. So in order to purchase alcohol, somebody that looks under 40, which I believe is the law, at least in California, that law is racist because it disproportionately would affect negatively black, Hispanics, etc., that want to purchase alcohol. In order to get into a venue like a bar, you need an ID. So to get into any place that serves alcohol, this, of course, is racist. These ID laws are racist. I'm not sure I understand. It applies to everybody. If I forget my ID at home, there are places that I might not be able to enter. Maybe I can't buy alcohol. But it's racist because I forgot my ID, and so they don't let me purchase alcohol, they don't let me vote? Is this really about voting, about not getting into a bar? Or is it because, as a Democrat, you think that it disproportionately affects race X and therefore who are more likely to vote for you, so you make a big stink about it? It seems pretty clear to me. And what is so hard about getting an ID? I get it, maybe if you're in rural Alabama, the nearest DMV is 100 miles away. It's tough, but it's tough for everybody who lives there. It's equally tough. The same laws are on the books. So when people call this systemic racism, no, there's nothing racist about it. It's just a law. And to tell you the truth, I think that the left, who state that it disproportionately affects black people or Hispanics or whoever, they're the ones who are racist because the implicit assumption is that black people are incapable of getting driver's license, of getting an ID. So there, you can clip that one little part and put it on my alt-right resume to prove that I'm racist. If you just clip that one little part and not take it out of context, which everybody does, so please go ahead. It doesn't matter to me. My alt resume will grow. I got kicked out. They didn't even let me onto the alt-right. Sad day. Nevertheless, what is racist about it? You need an ID to get alcohol. Again, you need an ID in order to gamble in a casino. Anything that requires, you need an ID to board a frickin' plane. But you're making a big deal out of it because of a voting requirement? It should be a voting requirement. In the past, it used to be only landowners can vote. Yes, you are creating a democracy that's more inclusive, but if somebody can't even get an ID, doesn't even have that capability, no matter what color, do we really want an uninformed voter who's obviously likely struggling in this world to be canceling out your vote out there who actually does research? I don't think so. But even if you would want it, the law applies equally to everybody, and that's what's important, and that is why it's not systemic racism. And the fact that you need an ID at the ballot box, good luck boarding a plane without an ID. Now you need a new ID in California, at least, in order to board a plane, in order to get through security at the airport. You can't get through security at the airport, at a bar, through the line getting alcohol. Repeating myself, granted. But you want to tell me that black people are incapable of getting an ID, that Hispanic people are incapable about getting an ID, and you're calling us racist? Peace and blessings.